This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Also, if you have any feedback on the hotel side of things, please pull me aside during the game. I'm all ears. Okay, first question. What's the real first name of Guns N' Roses guitarist, Slash? Use your device to answer the question, and the correct answer is... Welp, didn't want that to happen. Let's keep moving. What's an M-dash? Did you say this? Wrong answers must be punished. Time for consequences. Welcome to Room 101. It's non-smoking. I hope you're good with instructions. Follow at least 7 rules correctly before time runs out, or you die. Go! Rules, am I right? Rule time is coming to an end. You did well, and I'm not mad about it. I'm just disappointed. Just in case you like scores, here's where I keep them. Let's try another one. Which line is from The Rime of the Ancient Mariner? Did you say this? Wrong answers must be punished. I want to show you something. Welcome to Room 237. Oh, you're going to get a gift. It's a complimentary family nightmare in a box. Pick a box and keep what's inside. Ah, crap. It's my dad's old hat. You never thought I'd make anything of myself, did you? Well, guess what, Dad? You're playing my game now. Let's keep moving. Dang it! The contractor made our death note too small. Thanks a lot, Home Advisor. Where can I find a tiny crocodile? Did you say this? Wrong answers must be punished. It's time. We're going to play chalices. There are 4 chalices. Half of them are poisoned. Pick a chalice to drink from. Yummy. Now let's see what you drink. You're poisoned. I'll kill you yet, Father. Pretty mediocre performance if I'm being honest. Sorry, not sorry. Hold on, you're not supposed to get a do-over if you die before getting to the final round. I better report this huge bug to QA. Anyway, it's time for the next question. What's blocking the man's face in Magritte's painting, The Son of Man? Did you say this? Wrong answers must be punished. Come with me. it's my old friend, the loser wheel. Spin that thing. What's fun about this is that the odds are clearly really bad. Bazinga! Dead again, huh? This time it's dead for good. Welcome back. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi's not working, but don't worry, the murder stuff is still happening. First question. What's an inch? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... wrong answers must be punished. Follow me. Welcome to the killing room. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write at least 40% of the words I say, or you die. Get your typing fingers ready, because I'm starting right now. Dear Customer Service Department, I am extremely frustrated with the quality of the electric toothbrush I purchased through your website. Sure, it cleans my teeth just fine, but it failed me when I tried to use it to remove an eyeball. No need for a response. I will find you if the product does not improve. Time's up! Now let me just see what we have here with a quick... And what's the result? If I sent the letter you typed, I'd look like a real dum-dum. No thanks. You couldn't get more than a couple questions in? To quote your father, I'm disappointed in you. Whoa, that was crazy! I guess the universe really wants you to get to the final round because it undid that last horrible mistake. Don't squander this second chance. It's time for the next question. Until 1990, what were Snickers candy bars called in the UK? Did you say this? Wrong answers must be punished. It's time. Welcome to room 227. Congratulations! You've been entered in my scratch ticket giveaway. Scratch and find $3 to live. If you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for every $sign you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die. Get it? We know what a losing ticket means. If you think I'm gonna just keep handing out do-overs to get you to the final round, you're wrong. Bye-bye.
Darkened highway, late at night. I can't keep driving, it don't feel right. I take the exit, just looking for a place to stay.
Fresh lab rats. Sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. If we can't figure out what your deal is, we'll give you a new one. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Okay, I moved all the chemicals out of licking distance, so let's go! I need a category to get us started. Vote for your favorite, but try to make it something everybody knows a little bit about. Which loud neighbor are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picked. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Role models. We put the social in social science, and we also put the science in it. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we're not interested. Fair enough. Give me a category to start us off. Ideally, something everybody knows a little bit about. Which character from The Office are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picked. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see what everyone picked. Bring up those votes. Wow, this was the role you were made for. That's our winner. Woohoo! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets whenever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they taste like meat. Get rid of the outliers. Hooray! Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role should go to our mysterious test subject. You win some, you lose some. You get the role and some science pellets. Here's how it all shook out. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. What's our next category? What bucket list item are you? Let the truth-telling begin. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the role you're sure you're right about. Let's see where we landed. Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. Yippee! And your 99% guess was 100% right. That's the lineup. Oh, and you? You are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, we've got some solid info on each of you. Now let's run the numbers and see if anything interesting pops up. You, according to your roles, you're this, and you're also this. You can't be both. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. You're invited to the home of a possible vampire. What do you bring? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. devices now. Just as I hypothesized. Okay, choose your final category. How would you protect yourself from predators? Assign those roles. Let's find out who you are. Hooray! You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Woohoo! Hey, you got the role you wanted. Nice job reading the room, my man. That 99% guess paid off. Here's who's who. One last thing before the experiment ends. Let's see what else we can determine from your roles. You guys... Your roles tell me you share a common personality trait. I can't stand not knowing who's better. You're on Jeopardy! What interesting fact about yourself do you share with Alex? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. The process works. You two. Your roles tell me you've got something in common. Which is cute and all, but there can be only one. You've been pushed on stage to do stand-up comedy at an open mic. You have nothing prepared. How do you start? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. Ooh, looks like someone's got a unique role. I've got something I need you to do. Make a choice on your device. Let's see how that shook out. final piece of data. Get ready for your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. And our winning lab rat with the most total science pellets is... category to get us started. Ideally, something everyone knows a little bit about. Which Disney Channel show are you? Okay, make those matches. Let's see who's who. Yippee! Ugh, that's so you. Sometimes you are just so animated. Still no roll for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a consolation roll that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. This feels right, and I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. Here's where we ended up. And here's how many science pellets everyone has. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Give me another category. Which method of being a sore loser are you? Don't overthink this. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see that data. Here's our lineup. And by the way, you are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, you've each got some rolls under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. You two, your rolls tell me you share a common characteristic. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. What single artistic flourish would you add to the Mona Lisa? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. have it. Vote on your devices now. I feel so much better now. Okay, what will our last category be? Who's most likely to have these pets? Okay, make those matches. Let's see what everyone picked. Woohoo! Nice use of the 99%. Yeah. You called it. There's our lineup. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see if we can draw any more conclusions from your roles. You, judging by your roles, you're this, and you're also this. You can't be both. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. Complete this sentence. In a high school movie, I would eat lunch with the blank kids. Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. That's that. That's it. The experiment's complete. Allow me to present your final roles, determined by everything your fellow guinea pigs said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is... Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. Which of these is secretly your deepest fear? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's see where we landed. You guessed it. And we've got some 99% bonus pellets to award. And your 99% guess was 100% right. Alright, we've got our lineup. And here's everyone's science pellets. Just a reminder, I'll reward you with pellets when your answers match the group or when you do the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. Select the next category. Which type of lonely are you? Assign those roles. And don't forget to tap that 99% next to the role you're most sure about. Out who you are. Hooray! Someday your role will come. It's today! And you got the role with the audience bonus pellets. You're one advanced guinea pig. The rats don't even say hi. You're on a roll, scientifically speaking. Here's where we landed. And real quick, you are scary good at this. Do you want a job? All right, pick your final category. Which carnival attraction are you? Okay, make those matches. Let's see who's who. Yippee! You've really got yourself pegged. Hooray! Exciting and dangerous. These things are always rigged. Here's where we ended up. One last thing before we end the experiment. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those roles. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. What fictional location would you love to visit? I want both of you to write an answer that really plays up the characteristic above you. The rest of you will decide who wins. Vote on your devices now. I love results. Hey, that's all the data I needed. Here come your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And our lab rat of the month with the most total science pellets is... Models. We're about to dissect your relationships, so I hope they're dead. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and... You've been on the tour before. Give me a category to start us off. Ideally something everybody knows a little bit about. Each of you be doing at a restaurant. So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see where we landed. Let's look at those votes. Take away the outliers. There's our winner. Yippee! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers, match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're delicious. Last one picked for a roll, huh? We've all been there. I've got a Plan B roll that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which roll should go to this perplexing subject. Sort of. And this roll comes with some science pellets. Alright, we've got our lineup. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a roll in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. Okay, moving on to the next experiment. Which slogan for a tasty treat are you? Don't overthink this. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see what everyone picked. Woohoo! But you're so good at it. Subjects who already have a roll don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. Write your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the roll. Even if you're not sure you want the roll, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the frog always wants to get dissected? All right, this is what we got. Vote on your devices now. We were all thinking the same thing on that one. And I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Vote on your devices now. The subject with the most votes gets the role. In science, we call that a shutout. Sometimes one vote is all it takes. Here's who's who. Oh, and you? You are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, I feel like I'm getting to know you guys, so let's see if I can do anything with the data we have so far. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. Your family is having a really heated debate at dinner. How do you diffuse the tension? I want both of you to write an answer that matches the trait above you. The others will decide who did the best. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. Last category. Pick something good. Which Alice in Wonderland character are you? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's find out who you are. Yippee! All right, wipe that smile off your face. Hooray! Looks like your friends served you the tea. Nice use of the 99%. These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Enter your answer on your device. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. The data has spoken. Don't make this one mad. how it all shook out. One last thing before the experiment ends. Let's see what else we can determine from your rolls. Your rolls tell me that you're polar opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. What is the best theme for a romantic hotel suite? Type an answer on your device. There it is. Vote on your devices now. That settles that. I can tell from your rolls, you two are complete opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. If you had an unlimited budget, what would you add to your living room? Enter your answer on your device. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. Wow, no contest there. Hey, we've got all the data we need. Allow me to present your final rolls, determined by everything your fellow guinea pigs said about you. And our winning lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
Welcome aboard. I'm Chuck Hull. I'll be your host tonight. Please sign in. Let's move it, people. Anytime now. Oh, please, whenever you're ready. Anytime now. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're going to write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device, you'll be prompted to write various topics like animals, people, or objects. Fill in whatever you think has a lot of comedic potential. If another player uses one of your topics in a winning joke, you'll get some bonus points. Generate as many as you can. You have 45 seconds, starting now. Just like my premium cable bundle, this writing exercise is ending soon. Follow the steps on your device to write 2 jokes. Trust your instincts, unless they're bad. Move on to your second joke soon. Let's crank up the volume to Ocean's 11 and make some noise for our first comedian.
David to Bade. Disapne.
Who won this joke off? Place your vote now. our next comic. Remember to say your catchphrase.
Said on a who said the meaning. What on a who? Ready on.
Which comedian told a better joke? Vote now. You know him, you love him, it's this person.
My baby to bad. So it.
Want some more comedy? Well, here it comes. Let's play a little shuffleboard. If you're at the bottom, fret not. We're all mortal souls who will eventually perish. I wake up screaming. Okay, let's write some more jokes. If you haven't started your second joke yet, now would be the time. Okay, folks, put your fins together and welcome our comics back to the stage. Okay, judges, render your verdict. Please welcome our next comic to the stage.
I bet. It's D2I. Dipseg.
Vote for your favorite joke now. Woof. Tough crowd. Keep that applause going for our next comedian.
어느 박씨 허이라 한데 비씨 it's 이불어
Let's keep this joke boat moving and welcome our next comic to the stage.
Here are you at the back? Here are you? This is not a back, Dave.
Okay, you jokers, let's tally the scores. If you're currently losing, might I suggest writing funnier jokes? Just something to think about. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comics joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. I have an idea. Let's turn those screams into laughs and welcome our comics back one last time. What do you think? Does this joke beat the original? A real Clash of the Titans. Only one of you can get a life vest.
Oh.
Thank you.